You too. So I'm just pulling everything up, y'all. So one moment, bear with me a second. Right there. Okay, yeah. All right. Sorry, y'all. I'm back. Everybody good? How y'all feeling? Sorry about that. Sorry about that. We are good to go. We live and direct. How's everybody?
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, sorry about that. I have to make sure everything is good. Okay, we are live and direct now. Let me know if I said the name right, because I think that's not bad. All right. Oh, thank you. I was just about to mute you. All right, since we about to get it started, y'all. Okay, okay, okay. That is Chrome. Okay, Chrome. Here we go. All right. All right, y'all. Okay, so who wants to go first on tonight? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Pardon the slight delay. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and here on the Zoom with the Discord family. So hold on, what y'all feeling, what y'all thinking?
Uh, KTOS.
KOS.
KTOS.
KTOS. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. KTOS. KTOS. And we here. All right. KTOS. Hold on. Let me get all of this. Man, I didn't even. I'm on the wrong chart. That's what it is. Okay. Sorry. But you guys can see my screen, right?
Yep.
Okay, for sure. All right, we're gonna look at KTOS. KTOS. Now, is this the stock that you are in?
Nope.
No, not yet. Okay, it is something one of them ones that you're looking at. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
If I
All
say it
right.
tonight, it's something that I'm looking at.
Okay, something that you're looking at. Okay, so what sparked your interest in this, Jerome? Do tell. You gotta let us know. Let the audience know.
I went on the heat map and seeing what the market was rewarding
Okay, I know
and
that's right.
from year to date, and I did a list of like maybe 20 of them. I picked 20
Okay.
of them up off that they was rewarding. And
Wow.
then I moved the bar chart and did a little more research, and
Mm-hmm.
I broke it down. I came up with like five.
Okay. Okay. So you did your homework. I love it. Yes, this guy did his homework. That is kudos to you. All right. So let's do top down analysis. We're going to start with the monthly. Check that out. And that is at a high. Clearly it's in the uptrend, right? So boom. And then the weekly, it is at a higher high, but it is pulling back. And you see, it's been trending up and it pulled back and it jumped up. So that's on the weekly. Daily, we're gonna come back to 4 hour. It is going down. Okay, it is going down on the 4 hour, pulling back to a higher low. Now, do know that higher low is failure to go lower. Okay, and the 1 hour. This is a 4 hour with more candles. So, okay, that pulled back, made a lower high, and now it made a lower low. Now, lower low is also a failure to go lower. So, with that being said, they are basically telling the same story, but in different ways. That's why I like to do like the analysis. So, here it looks like it has yeah, it's definitely pulling back. Um, for sure. So what we want to look at is where is it on the 50? The 50 EMA. So clearly it's still above the 50. So the trend is definitely still bullish. This is the 30 week bullish, about a 200, about an 800. All bullish in the uptrend. Now, the next structure point is going to be a higher low. That is where you will be looking to enter this trade because it's about market structure. When you see this here, like the higher low, like see how this is a high, pull back, higher low, higher low. It kind of get like a double bottom and it shot up. So now it's at a higher high. It failed to go higher, pushed up. I mean, couldn't push up. So now it's pushing down. So what does this look like? Here, boom, and boom. So, gotta draw the infamous Fibbo Wibbo. Now, remember, to the new people who really don't understand this fit, right? Long as it's above the 50, that is definitely a bullish trend. And the daily time frame is what we like to look at. So the 25 and the 786 is the pullback levels, meaning that this is here. Well, it was here. It's pulling back these two red candles here. So it could still pull back. A good pullback is to the 50, like to 101.82. An even better one is lower, 94.14. And here. Now, if it falls beneath here, I always write that. uh five, five, uptrend. This is the line in the sand right here. If KTOS falls beneath 83.22, it's officially in a downtrend. So bye-bye uptrend with that. Hold on, let me take that off so you can see clearly. And all you're waiting for is it to give you the higher low. So you want to see a HL because um that's how we enter the call plays on the pullback. Because let's say, for instance, if you would have entered like right here, that's not a good look. Why? Because if you're trying to go up, the market is pulling back on you, and then you don't know for how long it's gonna be pulling back on you. So that's not a good place to go. What's a good place to enter is in a higher low, which is the failure to go lower, which means it's gonna push up where? Up. So I will wait for that. So I will put the target levels on here for you, and put it in the chat. Once the higher low forms, we can definitely check back next week and see. Boom. And that. Any questions on that?
Now, just one question.
No
You
questions?
said
Okay.
you said
Go ahead.
a good pullback is to the 50.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay.
To like 101.82. So right now it's at 113 85. That's where it's at right now. So that's why I said a good pullback. Now it could pull back to anywhere in here. But like I said, if it falls beneath 83.22, it's no longer in an uptrend. It's now officially in a downtrend because it went down too far. Does that make sense?
Got it.
Got it. Okay. And you said you looked up on bar charts, so those third line of resistance and support, definitely mark that up there on a chart as well.
Yeah, I got that from you.
Yeah, see, paying attention. I love it.
My fib, I'm jumping over here because my fib look just like that.
Hey, that means you was paying attention, Jerome. I love it. Boom. So I learned from the best. Bam. There it is. I'm gonna put this link in the chat for y'all. Boo doo doo. And nope. Where's the chat? Okay, here it is. Chat it up. Ba-da-da. Bam. Can you see that? Can you see the link in the chat? Or no?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, so what we got next, people? Sorry. Here we are. Oh, I should have got me a water. That looks great. All right. Who's next? What's next? Who's next? What's next? Hey, everybody on social media. How y'all feeling?
SCCO.
Okay. SCCO. Southern Copper Corporation. All right. So we're gonna start with the analysis, top-down analysis. All right. SCCO. Now, this kind of looks similar. Higher high. Monthly. This is the weekly. Set a high. So both of them, monthly and the weekly, is failed to go higher at a structure point. All right, gonna come back to the daily. Let's see what we're talking about. Higher low. Now this is different, okay? Higher low, higher high. Higher low means failure to go lower. Monthly and weekly says failure to go higher. So that's what you call conflict. When the higher time frames are saying two different things, it's either going to be confluence or it's either going to be conflict. So let's look at the 1 hour. Yep, that is at a low, which is failure to go lower. Okay. So what exactly does that mean? That means that is conflicting with the higher time frames. So let's go back to the daily because that's the one that matters. All right. So that is definitely pulling back. Definitely pulling back. Okay. Now, let's see how long had this thing been running. It looked like it's been in the uptrend for quite some time. Well, at least since April of last year, it's been trending up. Cool beans. All right, I just wanted to see that really quick. Really quickly. All right. And let's see here. Where do they fall? MAs. And get rid of that. And here. All right. Okay. Definitely still in the bull trend. And I'm gonna add this here also to see what it do. Okay, so there's no supply at the top. That's what I was wondering. Does this have room to run? Is this all-time high for this stock? That's what I'm wondering. Hold on, let me look at the monthly. Let's see. How far back over does it go? Oh, that's it. So yes, this is all-time high for this stock. Okay, interesting. So when stocks are at all-time high, it's no telling how high they can go because they never been this high before. They just bouncing off of demand. So, and those who aren't familiar with how supply and demand works, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 demands here. 6 of them. So what that means is the price eventually, at some point, we don't know when, but what we do know is it has to come back down and revisit these demands at some point. Now, because it's at all-time highs, it definitely has to cool off. Like you see, it's been running since November 24th of last year. And really, want to be technical, it's July, and then it went in November, so it made its demand. So basically, it bounced here, it bounced here. It hasn't came back to revisit, retest, nothing. It just kept going. And then clearly, it's still above the 50 EMA, which that's what we like to see for bullish. About a 200, about a 800, cool. You know, it's bullish all day. That's what y'all want to see. Now, as far as when to get in this, since that's what you're looking for and looking at, let me see. See, even this my friend Mr. MacD. So he is in pullback mode for sure. He's red. He's red because that's red, right? And this, yeah, it's definitely about to pull back. So when the market structure sits there, which this one is a higher high, you have to wait for the next market structure to form because the higher low is where you want to get in. Every time you get into a call, I don't care what time frame it's on, you want to get in on the pullback of it at a higher low. And for a tight stop loss, you want your stop loss at underneath the higher low. And we're going to draw up the targets for you. So we're going to draw that for you. Questions on that so far? That's a 30. So long as it's above that, it's good. It's goody, it's goody, it's goody. So let's see. So boom. So this is trend continuation here because of the higher low here. Which going right here. Boom. Fibonacci retracement is so clear. So this one, yeah. So again, 25% to 78.6% is your pullback areas on the fib. So once it reaches or touches one of these levels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and as long as it doesn't come under here, I'm gonna write it on every one so y'all know. Bye, bye, uptrend. Because it could pull back then. Now, it could wick it. Know that too. You'll probably hear me say it all the time. It can wick it, which is that's definitely not a issue. But if it closes underneath 134.93, yeah, which that's like $40 down. But hopefully that doesn't happen. But like I said, a good one is in the yellow zone. 155.70, the magic zone. 147.13. So any one of these, is great. I mean, the 25 and the 38 is cool and all, but this one give you like that bow and arrow push, like pull all the way back, it's gonna shoot all the way up. This one is kind of like, but I like the pullbacks to the 50 and the 61 for that. So me personally, because it's the further back it pulls, the further up it goes. That makes sense. Or yeah, what? Or no. Okay, cool. Questions on that?
No questions.
No questions? Okay. All right, boom. Buy uptrend. So I'm publish this in SCCO daily chart. Bam. SCCO. Bigger bam, bam, bam. There it is. Isn't that pretty? Isn't she lovely? That is just so pretty. Like the market is just amazing. All right. Tap this in here. Boom. And boom. All right. Okay. You said you had another one, but what's next? What we got? People, we are here for the people. I love service.
Now,
Now, like service now?
service now.
Hey, service
No,
now.
I am not in it.
You must knew I was gonna ask that, huh?
Hey, I'm a regular here.
Okay, okay, I love it. I love it. Oh, it says stock split has occurred. Okay. Adjust the drawings. Okay, boom. Service now. Okay. But this is one that you're looking to get into, correct?
Um,
Or
yeah, I
no?
don't know. No, no. Like I
No?
said, I just ran across it. It had an earnings coming up, and I'm like, it's down pretty good. It might be possible long, but it's so ugly.
Uh, yeah, earnings. Okay, yeah, is actually next week. Oh yeah, earnings now, financials. Okay, you can look into all that. All right, so let's bust it down, right? All right. So boom, yeah, clearly it's at a low. It's at the bottom. It's at the bottom. And that's where you want to catch stocks, at the bottom or in the middle. So you can catch like the whole play. All right. So clearly, all right, it's in the uptrend. Hold on, let me put my
Yeah.
little joint on it. Oh, all right. Wow. Okay. What's funny? Hold on. All right. That's under there. Okay. Low. Oh, this is bearish. Okay, 4 hour. See how it's under the EMA like that? Wowzers. Okay. And let's see. Oops. That was not what I meant to say. Okay. Bam. Okay, low or high. That thing is under there. Wow. See how far it is away from there? That's far. Which means it has to come back up there though. That's the good thing, right? Because I'm pretty sure you're looking to get into a call, right? Or a
A
put or
leap,
what you
a
think.
long, a nice leap.
Okay. Yeah, because let's see how far this thing came from. So, wow. Swing high, swing low. Hold on, let's see it. This high. Sheesh. It got room. Okay. This how far up it'll go right. So 239.62, 239.28. Yeah, that thing can run. It's gonna be like the marathon.
Like
Okay.
Forrest,
Yeah, that's far because where is that now? It's at 123. 123.
128.
120. Oh my bad. Yes, 128.56. Yep, 123 is the lowest that it has went. So what I do know from looking at this, it is definitely oversold. How do I know it's oversold? Because
Did
it
you look
is
at the
at,
RSI?
well, I'm gonna look at it now. Make sure I look at
38.
the TDI. Hey, look at you done did your homework, huh? Hold
Like I
on, this
said, I'm
is
a regular.
he said I'm a regular. I love it. I love it. So yeah, yep, it's touching the 20. See, because this is the price right here. So it's under the 20 and it's about to look like it's about to start popping back up. So and it's under under the 50. So under the 50 and then under the 20, and now I'm starting to pump back up for sure. So what does that mean for you? Oh man, look at that. That means extremely bearish, which means it has to come back up. So let me look at the where the 50 EMA is at. Let me see here. And the demand. That thing. And it's under the 800. Wow.
on
So
everything.
for sure, it is. Okay. And look, it has all of these supplies up here. It has to come back and revisit as well. And these demands too now. Oh, it's only three. It's only three demands underneath. Okay. So what does this look like? What does this mean? Yep, you're absolutely right. It's under everything. So normally when it's oversold like that, it's definitely about to pop back up. At least pull back, and it could create another lower high. So what you have to watch out for is the next structure point. And then you can ride it up, if you want to. Because most lower lows that's oversold like that is gonna go right to this 50 EMA. I've seen it time and time again. Right there. That'd be like a quick little 1-2. 153.65. It is definitely, if it's failing to go low, 1, and 2 is oversold. 2, it normally pops back up here. And this right here is where the 800 EMA and the 50 EMA meets. So once it's I gotta cut this off. Under the 30-week, bearish. Under the 200, under the 50, under the 800. Bearish all day, clearly. However, now it failed to go lower, so now it has to pull back up. Now, what's important? What's going to happen next? So, if the next structure point is a lower high, like this right here, boom. If it looks like a LH, then yeah,
It will
that's a fade
continue to
to
go
the high.
down.
Period. Yes, exactly. Now, but in contrary, if the next structure is a high, then that's how you know it wants to go back up. And at that point, you will have to wait for a higher low to take it back all the way up. And then it's going to start knocking out them supplies. So what's important is the next structure point. That's what's important. And so with those, I would draw like a trend line. Hold on. For that. And let me get rid of that. Hold on. Yep, you already know it was. I didn't mean to take that one out. Yep, market structure tells you exactly where the price is going. That's why it's so clutch to learn and become familiar with market structure. Like all these lower highs, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Uh, that is definitely telling us it wants to go lower. Now, it has to respect the trend line. And if it disrespects it, it wants to go higher. If it doesn't, it's gonna keep going lower. So we'll put it in like this. And you show. And this was just where I said the 50 can go right there. Sure. We'll take that out. Boom. All right. So this is what you're looking at. This is what we call a falling wedge. Are you familiar with what a falling wedge is?
Yes.
Word. Okay. I love it. So most falling wedges go up. However, it could go down as well. So with that being said, you have to wait until the next structure point. So if the next structure point stays underneath the trend line here, you already know. If the candles for some reason start busting out, it's gonna make a high. Like the lower high will stay within here, but popping out of here is gonna make a high, then a higher low, and then it's gonna pump back up. But if it wants to continue to go down, because it does have demands that it can go and revisit. So let's look at those. How far down can it go? It's just 3 of them, so not that far. So this one is about 105. That's pretty far away, huh? This one's like 81 and like 68. So these are places where price has visited before, which means it could go back there as well, which is why it could fail to go lower right now, pull back, and then come back and take out these demands, or it could want to go up and start taking out these supplies. So what's going to determine that is the next market structure. So you can ride it up to the 50, or you can wait and just see what the next structure gonna be, because that's gonna tell you everything. So this is a waiting game. This one I would put like on a watch list, and just watch it. And matter of fact, you can also, like, if you draw up a trend line, you can right click on it, and then you can set an alert. Like for the alerts, you just right click on the line, and you can even write I just like to write this too, like downtrend. Write something cool on it. Remind you in the downtrend. And right click, put a set alert, don't touch nothing here. You can choose the date, just however far out I let you go. That's on a weekday because the stock market is closed. So maybe do the 23rd of March. Come here. You go right now. Lower high trend break. Bam. And it's in the downtrend. Boom. And they create it. So if and when the price goes above that, it'll let you know. And then same thing here. You write the same thing. Add alert. Touch nothing here. Once per bar close. Date. Change it. 23rd. Cool. Boom. Here. Now. What is this? Downtrend. Break. Down. Boom. Breakdown. Because that would be a breakout. And then hit OK. And then boom. So I'm going to publish this here. I'm going to take this out because that's swing high. So that can be a target. But like I said, wait for the market structure. Questions on now?
Nah, just want to throw out a new one. We do the same ones a lot. I want to try a new one.
I know. Y'all be calling them out. I'm just here. So y'all want to relook at stuff. I mean, because in a week, a lot can happen in a week too now, to be fair. So that's how I would treat that joint. All right.
What's one you got in this week?
Adobe. Adobe. That was one.
It work out?
Down. Oh yeah. Man, people don't like puts. But
I don't understand them. I don't understand them. Like, how do they pay?
It's the same thing. It's just going the opposite way. I mean,
same as a car.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's one goes up, one goes down. I mean, like this. This is a downtrend. Like, could have got in like at this high and just roll that mug down. I mean, it's turbulence in between. Nothing's gonna go straight down. But as long as the market structure is there and you keep seeing lower highs,
Lower lows keep going.
there you go, lower lows. It shows to go lower, and it even got a little gap in there somewhere right there. Boom. So,
Looking at Adobe.
huh?
I pulled up Adobe.
You did? And tell me what you think. It looked like a put, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
For sure, 1,000%, 1,000%. That thing is gonna tank. It got room to run for sure. So that was a one that I actually like. So what else we got, y'all? Who's next? What's next?
I came late. I don't want to jump the line, but I have one.
Okay, go ahead. Nobody, it's no
Apologies for
line.
being late. I was like racing to my computer. I
I love
have
it.
MKC.
What is it?
MKC.
MKC. MKC. McCormick and Company Incorporated. Okay, this look pretty. Okay, let's check it out. Boom. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Okay, so monthly is definitely giving us what kind of trend here? See this? See that? See that? See that? Lower low. Downtrend. All right. Downtrend on the weekly. Okay. You want to make sure it's either confluence, meaning they're saying the same thing, or are they saying different things? This is definitely saying the same thing as the monthly. So let's go to the 4-hour. Boom. 4-hour, definitely drippy. Okay, confluence. And then the 1-hour. Same thing, but more candles. Okay, now this one, they're all saying the same thing. Okay, let's go back to the daily time frame. All right, wow, that looks crazy. That happened today, huh? That little crazy wick right there. Okay. Now, are you in this or are you thinking about getting into it?
I'm in it.
You in it? Okay. I hope you're in the put, right?
I'm in it.
You gotta be checking.
Yep. Yep.
Like, okay, smart woman,
Also
smart woman.
says trying something new. So
No, it's you want to make sure that you are going with the trend because the trend is your friend. Always. 1000%. So let's look at okay, wait, the lows here. Okay, boom. All right. So another falling wedge, right? Now, what do we know? Let me cut these alerts off, y'all, because this is bugging my life. Hold on. Not there. Pause. They keep popping up. I'm not trading. Okay. All right. Now, this is definitely a falling wedge. Now, it may be someone on here who's not familiar with a falling wedge. Falling wedge pattern. Boom. See there? How the candles and it's just now normally with a falling wedge, it pops up. It could pop out. If the trend is done, let me say that. If the trend is done, that's normally what happens here. So this is a low, obviously. And let me see my little friends here. Okay. Yikes. Under the 800, under the 50, under the 200. Strictly for sure bearish. Now, look, I don't see any demands under there, which is strange for sure. So this looks like, let me go to the 4-hour right quick. Same thing. No demand. Oh man, a bunch of supply. Yep. So, okay, let me go back to the daily. No demand. That is very weird. How much supply up here? It's a lot of supplies. You see all this red? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. Which means it has room to run back up. Now, let me hold on. Yeah, it's under that 30 week. It's for sure bearish. For sure, for sure. Now, how much further can this go? That's what the question is. So because here you have a high and then it jumps down to a low. It skipped the higher low. Just high and low. So next market structure after a low is what?
high.
Huh?
I got a high, right? After a low, it go high.
After the low, it goes high, but the next market structure should be after a low. It could be this. What does this say here?
Yeah.
Lower high.
Lower high. It could be. Or it could be a high. Either way it goes, it's a failure to go higher. So what I'm saying is that the next market structure is going to matter because that's going to depict the direction that it's going to go. So I would put these trend lines on my chart just like this because this is definitely a falling wedge. And you could measure it, the lowest point to the highest point, and see how high it's gonna go up because if it breaks out this trend line, because why would you draw up the trend lines? Because I would right click on here set the alert, right? Because if and when it breaks the trend line, it's gonna start knocking out these supplies one at a time. 1, 2, 3. I think it was 6 of them. All 6 of them. So price failed here. It rejected here, reject here, reject here, reject here. See all these wick rejections, wick rejection, wick rejection, wick rejection. So it couldn't get past there. So that's why the sellers they pushed it down. So the next structure point is going to matter. Now, how far this can come down, because it's a low today, tomorrow it could be another low, or it could be a lower low, which is lower than this low. Right? And then it's like, okay, how far down can this go? Let me see. How far back does this go? Okay. The low is 59.13. So that's probably came from right here. This lower low right here. Yep. Somewhere around there, 59.39, 59.13. That's the lowest it can go. That's the lowest it can go. So if it comes down here to the low, this green line, which is right under this wick of this lower low, it could come here and bounce. Meaning, like a basketball, right? It's going to bounce back up. Or if it breaks through that floor, which is that support or demand, then it's going to go lower. That's just what it is. Now, if it bounces off there, which it looks like this crazy long candle today, it definitely could do that. Still come down a little bit lower. It looks like it's unfinished. And how do we know that? Because once it's finished, it's normally oversold like like this, a green lower low. And you see how that's rock bottom, right? Lower low.
Ain't giving me hope that it's not green.
No. This is the lowest it could come back to, because price always returns where it came from, point blank, period. So it's just like it's in the middle of the trend now, but this low, tomorrow, another low could be here. But then you have to watch and see, okay, is it gonna break through this line? Because this is the swing low. So if it breaks through the swing low, then you be like, okay, how much further can it go? Just hit the minus button. Has it been lower or has it not? It it has. How low can it go? Yankees, all of these are swing lows. Now, rock bottom, it says 31.38 over here. And that's probably like these double bottoms over here. Wow. I mean, you can walk up the lows and the higher lows in between, but that's like rock bottom low. If that's determined if it comes back, if it breaks through this low here. So if it take out that lower low, it could possibly go down to that low. But I would mark up, the swing lows in between, because that's like rock bottom, bottom, bottom. But that's how the stocks work. But if it comes there and bounces off of it, then yeah, it's pretty much gonna go back up. And then you wait for either the lower high or the high. Whichever fails to go higher, it's gonna present itself. So a high is gonna tell you, wait for the higher low. A lower high is gonna tell you it's failing to go higher, gonna push it back down. So you gotta wait. But at least now you have the parameters of where it can go. But you're in the put, so you must be up on it, right?
Yeah, a little bit, but I'm good with a $3 move. I just was yeah. I'm trying to calm my nerves with the day trading, so this has been working for me this week.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It's been working great.
It's been working great. Hey, look, you gotta figure out what works best for you.
Swing trader, but yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
So we're gonna write that. Falling wedge. Boom. We're gonna write the
And this one had a negative 85. Was it the delta? I think. Is that what it is?
Wow. Okay. Demand right here. I'm putting demand on. So at demand zone, it could bounce or it's gonna go through. So it could do either one of those. You have to pay attention to what it's gonna do once it comes in. What's it called? MK what? MK, MKC. Okay, got daily
Thank you.
chart. Well, I'm gonna write falling wedge. Falling wedge. That's what it is, and that's what it do. Boom, 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 boom. Oh wait, I did that too soon. Man, yeah, you gotta go. All you gotta do is just wait and see what it do when it comes back to low of day. That 60, 59, 60, 50, 39, 59, 39. You just need to wait and see what it's gonna do when it get back right there. And you still up on it, so it could keep falling. It could break that level and go right past it. It ain't. So that's that. All right. What else we got here, people? Okay, some water. Everybody feeling all right tonight? How's everybody feeling? So the KTOS, SCCO, now MKC. Boom. Okay.
I think so. Is that so far?
So far, okay. So far, actually, I was looking at so far. So far. So far, one of them stocks. They gonna blow like big.
Yeah, it goes good too. So thanks, Moo.
For sure. Yep. That looks like a pennant. Let's look at what a pennant is. Anybody know what a pennant is? I was listening to Jesse Livermore today, and he was like, it really helps if you know if you recognize chart patterns. It's like boom. Bullish pennant. Oh, I didn't do that. I didn't want it to do that. Okay. All right. Well, right here. So see how like it comes like down there and back like that. Let me see. This one might be a good one. Resistance, support, and then breakout. Pennant. So, trying to put y'all on. What is a pennant? We want it to break out. That's what this look like. But that look like it broke. That's supposed to be going up that way. So, is this being stubborn or let me see. Let's just look at it again. We just gonna relook at it. Break it down. Right. Oh man. Oh, they ain't got much life to them. Definitely been in the uptrend since July 1st, 2024. Okay. All right. And then this is definitely giving bull flag vibes. A bunch of craziness right there. So that look like it's going up. We're gonna come back to the daily, of course. Whoa. Okay. This is looking interesting. That is on a downtrend. So that is conflicting with the monthly and the weekly is saying. So let's go with the 1 hour. Same thing, more candles. Okay, lower high. Failure to go lower. Now, what do we know about failure to go lower? I'm sorry, failure to go higher. You gotta correct me. So if this is failing to go higher on the 1 hour, boom, that means it could at least come back to right here. Well, let's see, what is it looking like on the 4 hour? On the 4 hour, it's pulling back. Look like it's about to give a 3-bar play there on that 4 hour. Trying to anyway. But overall, it's pulling down. It's a low failure to go lower. The 1 hour is a failure to go higher. So it's a lot of conflict going on. So let's go back to the daily. What is the daily saying? Now, ironically, the daily has a higher low, which is failing to go higher. Now, This kind of giving me like head and shoulders vibes right here. You see it? Like boom, like here, like left shoulder, like it's a head up here, and then the right shoulder. Boom. Anybody else see that, or is it me? Just me? I'm gonna make sure I ain't tripping. Make sure I ain't.
What we doing?
Yeah, that's what I'm just. I said I'm just.
Oh, okay,
head
okay.
and shoulder. We're educating people in case people are not familiar. You know. See, don't it kind of look like this? No. Yes. Maybe so. No. Yes. Maybe so. No. Yes. Do it or no? Huh? I'm making sure I ain't tripping,
Up to
y'all.
me.
I'm talking to whoever listening.
Nah, you're not tripping.
Huh?
You're not tripping.
Okay, I'm not tripping. Okay. I was making sure that I wasn't tripping. Because when I see stuff, I'm like, oh, it looks like that. But then I had to go look it up to make sure to show y'all, like, is this what I'm seeing? I'm not alone here. That's why I just want to make sure. Because sometimes I might be tripping, I do wear glasses. So, yes, this is looking head and shoulder by. So, how do you read a head and shoulder and what does it mean? Head and shoulder is definitely means that it's going to go down. How far down? Swing low. Where did this come from? Where's the market structure? Whoa, way down here. Not at $8.60. That is nutty. But how you read your head and shoulder though? So you can measure it, right? So this would be like the neckline. This is the connecting points. So see how many times the price touched this line? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 touches, which means this is a strong support level for SoFi. 25. Wow. I just clicked that on there. I didn't even know that said 25. That's pretty dope. All right. So this low to the head. The low to the head, y'all, says how much? 38.92%. That means that it could go that far down. It can go that far down, like right here. This would be where you would take your profit at 58.01% move down. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. So head and shoulders, it's saying that it could go there. What are you waiting for right there? Well, you had a bunch of taps here, came here, it failed to go lower, push back up, tried again, push back up, failed to go higher, came here, push back down. Now, what I would do from here to depict, okay, this is definitely going to go lower, is right click on this support line, set an alert. Once the candle close underneath here, cool, that's what you want to see. Then you set another alert because that's the breakdown. The next thing you want to see is a retest, which is the second touch of the line again, because it didn't touch this line all this time. That's why I drew it up right there. That's the neckline. You know what I'm saying? That's the neckline. That's some strong support, 25, right there. But then you want to see a retest, and then when you enter on a bearish candle lower than the retest, my stop loss would be right at this lower high. 29, 92, 95, somewhere up in that. And then you know exactly where your target is at 1594, which is a 58.01% move down. Does that make sense? Or no? Hello?
Yes.
Oh, I'm talking to myself here. People, come on. What we doing? All right, bet. Any questions on SoFi? SoFi chart or no? I need some water. I need some water. Bam. Okay. SoFi. Yeah, that's perfect. So when you look at it, no, it's head and shoulders. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Ready to go higher. Push down. Break, retest. Take your profit right there. 58%. That's big. 58% is a lot. I'm just saying. So everybody need to put that on their watch list. I'm gonna put this in the chat too. There you go, Morgan. Bam. Does that work for you, Morgan? It's a head and shoulders. See? Looks just like that. Pattern recognition. You know, pennant, falling wedge, head and shoulder, inverse head and shoulders. There's so many out there, but that's what I see. That's what I see. So far, MKC, now SCCO and KTOS. All right. We'll do like one or two more. And then we'll call it a night, people. What y'all thinking? Hold on, let me get some water. What y'all thinking? Is that it?
RKLB.
RKLB. That sounds familiar. Familiar. Okay. Okay. I keep hitting that. I really didn't mean to do that. Okay. RKLB. Rocket Lab. Hey, Mr. Rocket Lab. Okay. We gonna erase all this old stuff. Boom. Now this is what I like. Want something at a high. All right. This kind of look like the KTOS stock we looked at in a little bit ago. All right. Okay. Set a high. Cool. Uptrend, high. Weekly, uptrend, high. Pulling back. Okay. Come back to the daily. Boom. Okay. Uptrend, higher low. Okay. Now, this looks interesting here. That thing been running. Boy, that thing been running. All right. In the 1 hour, it's pulling back. Definitely pulling back. Okay. A low. Failure to go lower. 4 hour. Failure to go lower. Higher low. Meaning it want to go up. So 1 hour and the 4 hour failed to go lower, which means it wants to go up. And when we look on the weekly, it's a failure to go higher, which is opposite, right? And the monthly said the same thing. It was at a high. In the daily, same thing. It's at a high. Interesting. So it's 5 time frames. Got 3 out of 2. 3 daily, weekly, monthly is a failure to go higher. And then now it's pulling back. The 4 hour and the 1 hour is saying the same thing. It's failing to go low, which that is called conflict. They're saying 2 different things. So, which means, gotta look a little further. All right. So let's look at what's popping. All right. So it's above the EMAs. So definitely above the 50, giving you strong bullish momentum. It's just on a pullback vibe. Okay. And above the 30, 200, and the 800. Now, these demands down here. It touched this demand twice and did not take it out. So right here, they're higher low. failed to go lower. This low, failed to go lower. This is August 20th, and that one is November 21st. So, September, October, yep. So they're about 3 months. Now, here we are in January. So it bounced off there twice, which means it could not break beneath. So, and just know at some point it does have to come back down here and take out these demands. We don't know when, but we just know that it has to. Now, right now, it is definitely giving strong bullish vibes. Even on the 4-hour. Yeah, this is giving like bull flag right here. This right here. And this is this hit a supply level right here. So the fact that it's pulling back here, so I would entertain a bull flag here. Yeah, I love obviously chart patterns, right? Chart patterns. So those who aren't familiar, we're gonna look it up. Look it up. Bull flag. Bull flag. Yeah. So it's like give you like the pole, and then give you like the flag, and then it's supposed to pop out. Strong uptrend. That's what I see. Like pole, flag. So this is like the pullback right here, the consolidation sideways. I like how they explain that. Sideways consolidation. Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like. See? Boom. Except that pole kind of long, but hey, the longer the better. So boom. Bam. And bam. Bam. So boom. Don't be laughing at my pole, y'all. Yeah. Yeah. No. Okay. That is a bull flag. Do it kind of look like that? Something like that, y'all. Don't laugh. I said don't laugh. Yeah, it's a little something, right? It's the way of the candles. Like tomato, honey. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna go higher low to this high, and then boom, put this right on top of there. And then this is the prediction right here. This is where the money at 35.01%. This is where you would take your profits here, which is a 35.01% move. And that is your bull flag.
Where you did that measurement from again?
Right on the 2 bar. Well, it's over here somewhere.
No,
right
no,
here.
like where'd you draw it from on the chart?
Oh, that part. So it's called price range. So you go from the bottom of the pole, which is higher low, to the top of the structure right before it starts pulling back. So you measure the size of the pole. Does that make sense?
Yeah, cool. Got it.
You got it. The pole. That's right. That's why I said don't be laughing at my little pole, all right? The bull flag take profit 31%. So that means this is where we'll be predicting it can go right there. 118.52. Does that make sense?
Whole lot of sense.
Ooh. All you gotta do is wait. So it failed to go lower, higher low. That's what you want to see. Bullish candle, higher than the higher low. If the bullish candle breaks this line here, all you do is come to the structure point, draw the line. Boom. Bullish candle. That is your entry candle. Your stop loss will be underneath the higher low. Let it run. Now, how long strike price will be around 118, whatever closest they have? How long far out do you get it? That'd be the question everybody asks. That's like $1 million question. So how I do it is I come to how long did it take to make the actual pull? So December 29th until January 16th. So that's like 2 weeks. So I would get maybe like a month out, maybe 2 to give you some more time because you don't want to have to roll the play down. And then your strike price would be somewhere near 118, 120, 125, whatever they got. Somewhere up in there. Make sense?
Got it.
You like it?
Church.
Period. Okay. I'm sorry, RK, I'm tripping. RKLB daily chart. Okay. Bullfoot. That's not daily. I'm tripping. That's the 4 hour. 4 hour chart. Bull flag. So used to writing the daily. So you can write stuff on the 4 hour or the daily, you know? Whatever your eyes see. Boom. We saw a lot of patterns tonight, huh? Sheesh. Bam. Look at that beauty. That thing is curved. It's curved or whatever. I like it. I like it. It looks very nice, very neat. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Anybody
Show
on
you
the
right. Show you right.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay. Boom. All right. We're gonna look up Meta for Tanya. What's up, Tanya? Meta, where's better? Meta, where's better? Oh. What happened with Meta? No.
It
I don't know
found
what
life.
Meta was on the downside for like ever. I guess people started buying them glasses, huh? Let me
Mark bought them
see.
glasses.
For sure. Okay. Monthly, pulling back, right? Boom. It look like Meta looking like it's gearing up, like I guess it's trying to do something. Weekly, he said it now like higher low, that's good. Ready to go lower. Okay, come back to the daily. Bam. All right, lower high. Yep, on the 4 hour. Whew. That thing is, see what I'm saying about them lower lows? That's what I was saying about the other stock. You gotta wait to the next structure point, and this is the next structure point right there. Okay, 1 hour, it gave you a high. Failure to go higher. All right, and where did that? How long has Meta been falling? Sheesh, yikey. I mean, geez, Meta. Dang, since December, it just took a hit, huh? On the 30th, it's like, shoo, that thing is balling. Balling. All right. Boom. All right. Now, no matter what's running. Okay. Let's take a look at it. Yeah. All right. Now, you can see all them lower highs. 1, 2, 3 of them things. And it had a gap it got to fill. So let's look at this gap right here. See. Do you guys know how the gaps work?
The gap field.
They got fill them gaps, right?
Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes. The gaps have to be filled 1000%. So Meta has a gap from 682 to 743 that must be filled. Now it has another gap here. It gapped up 617, 626. It's like a $9 gap, but this one's huge. Okay. Even got a little wiki wick right there. Higher low. Okay. It's giving like double bottom vibes. So,
Kind of like an upside down cup of him.
right. Yes. Listen. Yep. So that's the gap, right? So this gap definitely has to be filled. And so how you mark the gap up is just like the bottom of the wick up here and then the top of this wick. So wherever it got from and to, you mark that up. And it's like, okay, it gotta come back up there. So I just wanted to show you guys that. Now, because that trend looked weird because it made a lower high, gap down, and made a lower low. Now, those green lower lows are oversold, right? So they came up, went back down, now it's at a higher low and get right back up. So, which I would do Draw this little trend line like that there. And I would clone the trend line. Come back here. Bam. And wait. Okay, and I would wait. Because it is giving double bottoms until it pops out of here. Because let's look at the EMAs, right? So all right. In here. In here. Now, see, bounce off the demand. It tried to come and retest this, but it ain't make it. So it could be headed right back up to the supply level, which is where this crazy wick rejection right there. And then here it tapped the wick rejection 1, wick rejection 2, 2 rejections, and yeah, it could definitely be headed back up to the supply because if it failed to go lower, then yes, clearly it's going higher. But now you got to watch for is it going to start taking out highs? So that's the thing, especially it has like this little double bottom portion here. This definitely look like Meta trying to go back up for sure. So what I would do, let me take this off, because it's still trying to get out of the mess it's been in the fall. It's trying to get out of the fall. So what you could do, okay, this is another falling wedge. Right click, set the alert, boom. Because I will wait. Like, are you in this, Tanya? Are you looking to get in it? Or are you already in it?
I have a 2027
Oh,
call on it, so it's
okay.
like it's just floating around. But I just wondered when I saw it going up today, I was like, well, you
Finally.
know, I asked a question tonight.
Good question. I have that 2027 too.
Oh, where?
Okay.
Okay, see, y'all got time. Y'all got time on it. Yes, I mean, Meta definitely has room to run for sure. You know, because it was at 647 now, and the high was at 796. So that's like $150 away. You know, that's a long way. But what it means, that was smart, you know, for you guys to be in it. So it's definitely pushing up, for sure. And you can even add to your position. That's what I was gonna say. If it, well, not if, when it pops out of this trend line here. So if you draw a trend line, it's just basically over the structure points. And once it breaks out, which means it's gonna break this structure right here. Once it breaks this structure, I'll wait for the good old retest, second touch of it, and out of there. And where can it run to? To the previous highs. Here, here, here. And then can go back and you can go higher. No, but that's good enough for now because that's $150 move. That's long. That's a lot. So I see why you got the contracts way out there. So that's how I would play that. And so let me do that. Add the alert. Boom. Cause that's when I will be looking to get into Meta. But y'all already in it, so y'all ahead of the game, you know. But it was down for quite some time. Yeah, I can see that. But it's on the up and up now. Go ahead.
Yes, coming back. How long you been in? They been in it.
Oh, I don't know. How long y'all been in it?
I was in
I
mine
don't.
a long time ago. Like,
Yeah,
Okay.
I did it a while back.
Okay.
So that's that patience she was talking about.
Yeah. Hello. Listen. We gotta be patient. But are y'all up on it or y'all down on it?
I'm down.
Yeah. Okay. Well, don't worry. Don't
same
you?
here.
You
I was
down?
gonna
Okay.
ask, what was the logic behind it? I'm just curious.
The call?
Yeah, since it's been going down for a while, I'm just wondering why you guys entered.
Well, I know I entered in it too high,
Mm.
so I'm glad that I did put the expiration out for because I did get in it. It was too high.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah,
So
same
I'm
here.
just hoping they get back to where even if I break even, I'll be fine.
She
Makes sense.
said, "Yeah,
Yeah.
my money back."
Yeah, same here for me. But I also do like what is it, unusual options. So I just be trying to test like a couple theories if it's not going to be an arm and a leg. And that was one of the ones that had came up and I got into it. But it's 2027 and I'm just going to add some extra legs to it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
Your
Yeah,
experiment
gotcha.
looks like it's gonna work.
Yeah, it looks like it's like I said, Meta could be looking like a snack now. You know, them
Definitely a
glasses.
lot of upside.
Oh yeah, because it definitely got room to run. Once it breaks out the trend line, that's the number one factor that kind of just give you that like for sure certified. Like, all right, this thing might run. It just need to break the structure, which is this line right here. So once it do that, it's up from there. And I put it in the chat. I think that's it. Okay. Then boom. Oh dang. I didn't put it in the chat. Hold on. RB. Okay, here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Bam. That one is in the chat. Okay. And it was app and Netflix, and then we out and do the giveaways. All right. App and why do I keep them? Let's take that off. Okay. App. App. Are you in app, Tanya?
No, I'm not. I was, and I
Are you
took a
not?
loss.
Took a loss. Okay. All
I
right. This
found all the good higher lows and lower highs. I'm jealous.
They doing okay. Well, let's check it out. Let's check it out. And this is looking bull flaggish. Okay. Yep. Okay. So wait, did I take that thing off? Okay, no, I didn't. All right. Boom. All right. So that is uptrend, but it's definitely pulling back. All right, on the monthly. Then you got the weekly. Okay. Weekly is pulling back as well. Okay. Monthly and weekly, they normally be saying the same thing. Okay. And yep, it's running up. Running up, running up. 4 hour. Bam. Okay. Now here go the conflict. Okay. Lower low. Failure to go lower. So that is conflicting with higher high. Okay. It is pulling back for sure. And this one is already at a lower low. Now this one, 1 hour, is at a, well, it was just pulling back. It ain't nowhere. It's just consolidating, looking crazy. How long that thing been falling? That's what I'm trying to see. Ooh, that thing just looked okay. Yeah, this is conflicting. This is not saying the same thing. Okay. So here, all right. Okay. So low, high, higher, low. Now, if I were, I already know, because that's too close to that. Like, what? Yeah. So it failed to go lower here. It pulled back, made this failure to go higher, and then now it's at a higher low. It's oversold. How do we know it's oversold? Green, that part. So yeah, this is looking bearish for sure. Because even with the fib, right? My famous fib, the bye-bye uptrend line has been violated. See? This is what you don't want to see. See that? This is my bye-bye uptrend line, yo. 543.36. Once that thing came down there, app is officially bearish. So, bye-bye uptrend. So what that means is we gotta wait for the next structure point, which is gonna be what? Who can guess? What's the next structure point? Should be, could be, would be, maybe.
Lower high.
Yes. Lower high. Failure to go higher. So I wouldn't make no moves on this until it pull back more. So right here on the weekly though, yeah. See, bearish coming down. And even on the monthly. Now the monthly is giving like a bull flag type vibe, right? Long term. Because monthly is monthly. Like that's the little flag fella right there. Right? Just giving flaggy little consolidation. See like that? It's just a little bit shorter. And then a little bull flag there. But yeah, on the daily though, I was just pointing that out because that's what I saw. But the daily is where you want to pay attention to right here. So wait, let me see. And how far could this come back down? So swing high, swing low, right? Let's say we waiting for a lower high. These are the 2 points that it can come back to. Because why? Because price always revisits where it's been. Oh, and let me see. Am I on point with this demand joint? Okay. Yeah, right down here. It's where it bounced off right there. Boom. Okay. So it look like it wants to come down and test this demand right here. Let me see. I forgot the huh?
You feeling that gap? I think that's what's gonna do and bounce up.
Oh, right here. Oh, yep. Well, let me see. Yep, it definitely did today. Right on point. You're absolutely right. I didn't even see that. Boom. It did. So it's under the 50. So once the trend is under the 50, it's automatically clipped anyway. So definitely a bearish trend. And now it's literally today, it's touching the 200. So you either want to be above the 50 or you want to be below the 200. The in between, if you're not in it, no trade zone. I'm just saying for me. But if you're in it, like if you got in, let's say at this high and wrote a put down, cool. But like entering the trade in between when the candles is in between the 50 and the 200, like unless you're trading futures, but this, yeah. So above the 50 or below the 200 before a definitive direction. So as long as it's under the 200, it's definitely going to come back down. Now, what's going to matter is if it's going to take out this demand, which is this low right here, because again, price always comes back to where it's been. So this is why it's probably heading right there. Now, what is it going to do when it get there? I don't know. If it bounces off there, because now this is like a whole big range right here. This is just a whole consolidation. Like it has to break out, right? It gotta find a direction. It gotta do something. So when it comes back here, it's either gonna bounce off this demand like a basketball, or it's going to break through it. Now, if it breaks through it, the next stop can be the next swing low, which is right here, which is at 384.51. So you just gotta wait. So if it does bounce off that, because it is oversold, it definitely might pull back. That lower high, it could form that lower high and then come back down, or if it closes underneath it, then yeah, it's probably gonna go visit that next swing low at 384.51. So it's kind of in a wonky spot, but it's definitely in a downtrend for sure. Because under the 50, under the 30, under the well, it's tapping the 200, but it rejected supply, about to retest demand. So it matters what happens right there at demand because you're either waiting for a bounce or you're waiting for a breakthrough. Because under the 200, lights out. That's just that. And where the 800? Okay, the 800 sitting down here. So this tells you the overall trend as well. So you just gotta wait and see about app. App is ranging crazy. So you gotta wait. Is it gonna bounce here or is it gonna break beneath there? But it's definitely in a bearish trend. Questions on it? This is app.
Thank you. And I did have those street spots marked too.
You did.
Yeah, I
You know
did
why?
have those street points marked. The one where it is now and then the last two.
Boom. Guess what? You on point then, sis.
I'm
That's what
glad I
that
saw you mark that.
period. See, great minds think alike. Man, publish idea. Okay, app. Daily chart. Boom. So that's how you know. That's how you know you're on point. So that's how we'll wait. Just wait on the structure. The price, the candles won't always tell you where it want to go. It's like we as humans be like in a rush trying to get to the bag. It's just like, calm down a little bit. We'll be like, no, we want the money now. You're like, no, you know, we said we want that money. We want it right now. Just kidding. Someone put that in the chat. Okay. And then here it is. And the last one we are doing is Netflix. All right. And Netflix had the stock split. Oh dang. See, I thought Netflix was going back up and it kept going back down. That part. Okay. Boom. But I'm gonna pull this up on another chart because I have so much stuff on that one. Give me a second. Hold on. Gotta take my toys off here. Swing. Okay, there we go. Okay, Netflix. And yes. All right. That little dashes on it. Okay. Netflix. Okay. I'm gonna take the little lines off. All right. So Netflix is approaching the 800 EMA. So this is under the 14, the 50, and the 200, right? Lower low means what, guys? What does a lower low mean? Who wants to tell us? We'll make sure the class is paying attention. Anybody? Yes. No worries. Okay. Failure to go lower. That's right. And normally, class, what can be the next structure after a lower low? Who can tell me? Hello? Anybody home? Nobody home? Let's not all jump in once, people. I mean, baby girl, baby boy, what we doing?
You saying lower low is a failure to go lower?
Correct. It's going to stop going lower. That's why it's a lower low. It's a failure to go lower. Just like a lower high is a failure to go higher, which is why it went lower. That makes sense? No? Not quite?
Lower high, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm thinking when you say lower low, I'm thinking that it's going low. You know what I'm saying? When you saying lower low, like it's the next lower low. But you
It
said
definitely
it's a
going
failure
lower.
to go low.
It is a failure to go lower. So this like right here, right? So let's look at this one. This lower low, LL. Lower low is a failure to go lower. That means that the sellers was pushing the price down for however long since up here. And once it got here, it couldn't go no lower. It failed to
To go
go
low. Okay.
lower, which means it's going where?
Up. Okay.
Right. This failed to go higher, so that means it's going where?
Down. Lower high.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
Lower high. Lower high is a failure to go higher, which means is why it's going down. It just couldn't, it just resisted. Couldn't go no higher. It failed to go higher, which means it's going lower. And look at that. What did it do? It went lower. It went so low, oversold, lower low.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. That's a crazy drop. You caught that Netflix drop. You printed nicely.
Mhm.
That was beautiful, actually. Had one little pullback right there. Just went like, yeah. So it looks like it could go down to the low. So it's at 83.54 and look like yeah, could go right down to that 81.93. Or it could be done right there and just pop back up. Then normally the green lower low going right back to this 50 with EMA right here every time. Like clockwork. That right there, 96.79. Mark my words. Somebody write that down. Like if that thing continue to go up, it's going right to that 50 EMA. Every time. I don't care what stock it is, what future commodity, whatever. It's going to that 50 EMA. That's like a guaranteed trade. If you want to take it. Now, where that's if it's going. Now, if Netflix gets underneath this 800, it's a wrap. Like, yeah. Let me see how, because they did that stock split, so now the numbers are crazy. But Netflix was like in the thousands. So hold on. How far down? Now, see on the monthly, that's a cool ABC. What? Hold on. I'm trying to see. You draw just right here. You start right there. Let me just draw this line right here. Boom. That high or low. Is that? Nope, not near there. But 1568. That is a swing low where Netflix could go. Because even on the weekly, okay, that cross. Boom. Higher high. That'll go higher. It's coming down, higher low. Right here on the 200. Remember, between the 50 EMA and the 200 EMA, no trading zone. Don't want to trade that. Nope. Unless you're in it, like I said. But starting stuff there, no. So it's under the 50. Clearly, that tells you in the downtrend. Now, if it comes under the 200 on the weekly, that means it's going to be under the 800 on the daily. So this is like, remember I told y'all, like the president of the United States. This is the family members. And this is the president. Like, this is the big kahuna right here. So if it could bounce off the 800, Netflix can definitely push up and go right to this 50 EMA. Now, what's going to matter is the next structure point after that. However, is it finished coming lower? That's what's important. Now, if it's not, and it comes underneath that 800, yeah, lights out. This thing is going down. How far down? You can start drawing lines under these structure points back here. Because they probably gonna touch them. Some of them. Yeah. And look, how far can it go? I ain't saying it's gonna go all the way down there, but if it go under that 800, which is this blue line, lights out. And I'm just saying, them swing lows, great target points. So you gotta watch it. Watch it. So this is like the line in the sand right here. So even put a line at the 800 right there. Whoop doo. 79.73. If the price comes underneath there, like literally close underneath there, yeah, it's gonna start taking out lows. Well, it'll be a low or low, and then boom, it'll start. I don't know how far down it can go, but just giving you the where it's been. Because again, price always returns where it's been. Then you can look at oh yeah, what the EMA. I'm gonna look at the DIY. I mean, take that off. I just want to see. Uh, I want to see. Oh, look at all them demands down there. Sheesh. Okay. It's a lot more other green down there. So right here, see, it's bouncing off the demand. Okay. So it touched it. you gotta count how many times they be touching the lines now. 1, 2. Okay, this is the third time now. It's touching the same line. 3 times is a charm. So, is it gonna bounce, go up? If it do, it's going right to that 50 EMA. Or is it gonna come underneath and close underneath that 800? If it does that, Netflix is going to sink. Trust me. It doesn't mean they're gonna start taking out demands. So hold on. Sit there. So it's a bunch of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dang, it could. I ain't saying it's going all the way down there now. You just gotta wait though. But anyway, long story short, I feel like I'm rambling. I do got some supplies up there that it can come revisit as well. So these are also targets right here, right here, right here. Those are the swing highs. Failure to go highers are the swing highs. Target points where Netflix can definitely go to if it makes it. Because right now, this is the death cross right here. Bam. 50 cross under the 200. Yeah, that is something. You can look up Google death cross and trading. It's gonna tell you when the 50 cross under the 200 and what it means. So bearish sentiment basically, but go ahead and look it up for yourself. Don't take my word for it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's that. Any questions on that? I'm gonna publish it. And that is gonna be that. That is a death cross right there. I was just moving it. I want that to be in my picture. Boom. So this could be swing. I'm gonna write it down. How many swing lows I got? Oh wow. Okay. Well, too many can't be in the picture. So this would be. I'm gonna write it down so you know. This would be the 50 EMA first target, right? This right here is the man, right? And then this is the 800 EMA. Oops. Bam. And then you got swing lows. Boom. Where this targets where the price can go. So we only can get but so many in our picture. Okay, we're gonna get that. There we go. So boom. So it can go either direction. Either direction. Now, if it goes up, it could go there. I'll just do like the top two and there. Boom. Well, we'll make it here. That will be one too, but that's kind of close. This will be the next one. That way all of the targets can be in there. Second target right here. And then third target. So it can go either way. Just gotta wait for price action to tell you where does it want to go. Bam. All right. Publish this joint. Questions on Netflix? Netflix. Daily charts. I guess not. No questions. No questions. All righty.
I could ask a question.
Yeah, sure.
Which time frame you looking at when you looking at the dead cross or the golden cross? Which time is it? Just the daily or the 4 hour?
Either one, wherever you see it at, you know.
Okay.
But I was on the daily.
Yeah, I
With
know.
that.
I was just wondering if that's the only one that you
No.
look at it on.
Where
Okay.
wherever it happening. I mean, EMA is an EMA child.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. No worries. No worries. So y'all got all of the targets for Netflix. Let's do a recap. We about to do the giveaways and we out. Okay. We did Netflix, we did app, we did Meta, RKLB, SoFi, MKC, ServiceNow, SCCO, and KTOS. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stocks tonight. You guys have a cool watch list, and y'all can add them all to your watch list. All the links are in the chart and social media. You guys can definitely hit me up. If you're on Instagram, send me a DM. If you're on Facebook, send me a DM. And yeah, and if you want to be part of the community, comment trial, and we'll get you set up. So, further ado, we're gonna do the giveaways, as we always do. So everybody pick a number from 1 to 20. You're gonna give away the cool super chart, the lifetime of emails, the software, the 3K software, and that's what we're giving away. So we got 4. Was that 3? No, superchart, software, email. Okay, and the email. Yeah, I got 2 different sets of emails. So yes. So boom. So we'll rock with that, and write my numbers down. And thank you guys for participating. This will definitely be on the recap on the YouTube page, the Wealthy Westcott. Definitely right away. YouTube produces it right away. So if you want to see the recap of this, feel free to go on YouTube, and you got to click live on YouTube because it's got like regular videos, and then you got to hit like where the live is at. So this will be under the live. It's going to automatically publish itself. Once we finish, which will definitely be in a few minutes, and let's do it. So first, super chart. So let's get it. Where is the chatty patty? So where is my chat? Okay. Here we are. All right. So got my numbers here. Oh man, hold on. For the ones that want to stick in my skin is right. Okay. I got 4 prizes, 3 gifts. All right, so boom, 9, 4, 12. Close enough. All right. All right. We got here. 1 second. So first I'm going to give away supercharts. Supercharts. So superchart is the GPS for the trading. Let me show you. Oops. What is it? Spy. There we go. All right. So just real quick. So the super chart is this chart right here. This is just an example. So you see how the lines tell you the yellow lines are support and resistance basically. So if the candles closes above it, it's going to the next one. Closes beneath it, going back to the next one. Close back above it, going to the next one. Close above it, break, retest, go back right here. So it kind of just tells you like where it's going. It takes some getting used to, but it's like targets just sitting on your chart, basically. So just look at them as like support and resistance and just play with it and just kind of look at what the candles are doing. But it's pretty cool. I love it. My mentor gave me this. It's priceless. I love using it when I day trade. And it's good for swings. So it's good for swings, leaps, day trading, whatever that it is that you're into. And that is that. show. Uno momento. Oh man, keep hitting the wrong button. There we go. Okay, what we got? We got three winners, three numbers. We're gonna give away three prizes. That's what we gonna do. All right. So super chart closest number is going to be for Monica. Monica, you still here?
Yay, I'm still here.
Okay, word. Okay, boom. I'm writing this down. Monica on the super chart. Okay.
Thank
Boom.
you.
No doubt. Thank you for rocking with me. I appreciate it. No doubt. Okay, write it down. I'll email you the links. And everything. It comes with like super charts and stuff too. So super
Okay.
chart, other stuff too. Yeah, it's dope. So you'll like it. Any questions, definitely hit me up. Okay. So that's that one. All right, and then we have the software. Want to do Miss Tanya Jones. That's close to my number. I had 11. Tanya, you still here or no?
Yeah,
Hello?
I'm still here.
Oh, okay, sis. I'm like, where you at?
I'm still here.
She said I didn't claim my prize,
Thank
girl.
you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
No worries, no worries. Thank you for rocking with me. I appreciate you as well. Miss Tanya, yes. Okay, I'm writing it down. You on Telegram, right? Or no, you was on Discord.
I'm on both of them.
You on both of them? Let me see if I find you on Telegram.
Yeah, I'm on both of them.
Yeah, you'll send me like a hi message on Telegram?
Okay, I will.
Yeah. That way I can send it right on there. 'Cause I like talking, texting more on Telegram because Discord, I ain't too acclimated with that yet. Still getting used to that one. Okay, so yeah. And I'll get you right there over at Miss Kayla. Closer to that. Boom. All right. Another set. Bam. Okay. I had number 8, so that's close enough, right? So I have another set of emails for you, Miss Lady. Miss Kayla P.
Okay, thank you.
Ooh. You can never read too much, right, Kayla?
Not at all. Not at all.
Right. There's the one I have you. This one is like loaded as well. So boom. Help. All right, ladies. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in
Wait a minute,
with
Moo.
me. Yep, go ahead.
Before you go, quick question.
Yeah.
Was this the meeting you were going to go over the option thing, or was that another meeting?
Oh yeah, that question.
Yes.
Tell me the question again. Yeah, I did say Thursday night. I did say that.
How
Yes.
you're doing your options on the weekends or after hours?
Right. Okay, so basically so I have Robinhood. So on Robinhood, if you put the option play in on the weekend, of course, the market is not open. So when I put the option in, I have to set it as a limit order. So once I set it, and I do believe I did it like early Sunday morning. I don't even think the time actually matters with that, but I would just put it in as a limit order and then they just process it. That's basically what happened. So I don't know if it depends on the broker because I was actually shocked myself that they actually did that. So I'm not sure why they did it, but I did put it in on Sunday. So I don't know, it was processed then. So that's why I was like, I didn't want to type all of that, but I guess it depends on the broker. Who's your broker?
Charles Schwab and Weeble.
Oh, we will. Okay, cool. Have you ever tried to put a play in on the weekend?
Not an option.
Not an
No.
option. Okay.
No.
So you're not sure if it allows you to do it or not.
I have to try it out and see.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, try it out. They might. No, if they don't, they don't. But yeah, Robinhood. I mean, and so many people talk so much trash about Robinhood, but I like Robinhood because it's just so simple. Like Cash App, Charles Schwab is too many buttons. But it
It
depends on
is
which
too many buttons.
girl, I can't get with it. But Webull, I like it because Webull, you can trade on TradingView through you can trade on TradingView through Webull through your broker. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. Because that's how I be trading futures on TradingView. It's just so much easier to trade actually on your computer instead of looking at it and going back to your broker. Like I wish Robinhood would do that. I think I might get me a Webull account so I can do that. Cause that'll just that'll be so much better. But that part. But that's what happened, man.
Okay, I'll try that. Thank you.
No worries, no worries. Anybody else got any questions? Cause we about to roll. It's almost 9 o'clock. Nobody? We good to go? All right. Well, thank you all. I appreciate all y'all. You guys are awesome sauces. And we'll see y'all. I'm gonna get y'all